Luke chapter 9. And he called the 12 together, and gave them power and authority over all demons, and to cure diseases. And he sent them forth to preach the gospel of God, and to heal the sick. And he said unto them, Take nothing for your journey, neither staff, nor wallet, nor bread, nor money, neither have 2 coats. And into whatsoever house ye enter, there abide, and thence depart. And as many as receive you not, when you depart from that city, shake off the dust from your feet for a testimony against them. And they departed, and went throughout the villages, preaching the gospel, and healing everywhere. Now Herod the Tetrarch heard of all that was done, and he was much perplexed, because that it was said by some that John was risen from the dead, and by some that Elijah had appeared, and by others that one of the old prophets was risen again. And Herod said, John I beheaded, but who is this, about whom I hear such things? And he sought to see him. And the apostles, when they were returned, declared unto him what things they had done. And he took them, and withdrew apart to a city called Bethsaida. But the multitudes, perceiving it, followed him, and he welcomed them, and spake to them of the kingdom of God, and them that had need of healing he cured. And the day began to wear away, and the 12 came and said unto him, Send the multitudes away, that they may go into the villages and country round about, and lodge, and get provisions, for we are here in a desert place. But he said unto them, Give ye them to eat. And they said, We have no more than 5 loaves and 2 fishes, except we should go and buy food for all this people. For they were about 5,000 men. And he said unto his disciples, Make them sit down in companies, about 50 each. And they did so, and made them all sit down. And he took the 5 loaves and the 2 fishes, and looking up to heaven, he blessed them, and brake, and gave to the disciples to set before the multitude. And they ate, and were all filled. And there was taken up that which remained over to them of broken pieces, 12 baskets. And it came to pass, as he was praying apart, the disciples were with him. And he asked them, saying, Who do the multitude say that I am? And they, answering, said, John the Baptist, but others say Elijah, and others that one of the old prophets is risen again. And he said unto them, But who say ye that I am? And Peter answering said, The Christ of God. But he charged them, and commanded them to tell this to no man, saying, The Son of Man must suffer many things, and be rejected of the elders and chief priests and scribes, and be killed, and the 3rd day be raised up. And he said unto all, If any man would come after me, let him deny himself, and take up his cross daily, and follow me. For whosoever would save his life shall lose it, but whosoever shall lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. For what is a man profited, if he gain the whole world, and lose or forfeit his own self? For whosoever shall be ashamed of me and of my words, of him shall the Son of Man be ashamed, when he cometh in his own glory, and the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. But I tell you of a truth, there are some of them that stand here, who shall in no wise taste of death, till they see the kingdom of God. And it came to pass, about 8 days after these sayings, that he took with him Peter and John and James, and went up into the mountain to pray. And as he was praying, the fashion of his countenance was altered, and his raiment became white and dazzling. And behold, there talked with him 2 men, who were Moses and Elijah, who appeared in glory, and spoke of his decease, which he was about to accomplish at Jerusalem.